Okay, welcome back. It is often said the only thing fireproof is a rock. It is a rock that asbestos is actually derived from, specifically because of the insulating properties of the asbestos fibers. In this region of the country, asbestos-containing material were often used in the building materials found in older homes that have had little restoration completed. I will provide information here on the usual look of common asbestos material and where you might see them in your home. I will also discuss some of the regulations about asbestos and relate them to our homes. Lastly, I will discuss the proper way to contain and remove asbestos from our homes. Now that let's discuss what we're going to talk about today, let's start with what some of the asbestos may look like. According to the Supervisor Contractor Training for Asbestos Removal Handbook by Ames Environmental, Incorporated, dated 2010, two types of fibers are commonly used in household materials. Chrysotile fibers, which are the most common, are white and silky and very flexible and similar to that of cotton. Amosite fibers, or long, brittle, brown-looking fibers. Now let's find out where we might find these types of fibers in your homes. According to the website EPA.gov, updated in November 2012, common places that asbestos fibers were to be found in older homes are insulation found in attics and walls, floor tiles, especially in the bathrooms and kitchens, textured paint coatings and surfaces found on walls and ceilings, much like the popcorn ceilings of today, and pipe insulation on hot water heating systems and hot water piping in your home. Now let's look at some of the regulatory information as it pertains to asbestos. Two common agencies that regulate asbestos removal in transportation and manufacturing are the EPA and the federal government through its use of the Code of Federal Regulations. The EPA, in its final rule, Part 3 of the Federal Register, dated July 1989, imposed a ban on the new manufacture and sale of asbestos-containing material in the United States. These bans specifically included the use of asbestos fibers in vinyl floor tile, in clothing, and in cement manufacturing, and those on brake pads, and roof and wall coatings. The Code of Federal Regulations has special chapters on asbestos handling, especially OSHA. In 29 CFR, or the Code of Federal Regulations, Chapter 1926, Construction Industry Standards for the asbestos was updated in December 2001, and it was concerning the indoor air quality for construction sites, like in older home demolitions and remodels. Now let's discuss some of the care and removal of asbestos you may find in your home. In a pamphlet by the Environmental Protection Agency titled Asbestos Fact Book, published in May of 1986, there are some specific cares and removals that need to be done to your home. Avoid disturbing any material that is suspect asbestos containing within your home, and you should always use a qualified asbestos removal contractor when dealing with removal and care in asbestos material that you find in your home. And you want to avoid the use of fans and blowers if you got a suspected asbestos-containing material in your home, for that will create the embers and the fibers to fly around the air, and they can stay aloft for a long, long time, allowing you to inhale them into your lungs. So what we discussed here today, the average homeowner could be exposed to asbestos issues that could pose long-term health problems. We have reviewed what some of the common asbestos fibers may look like. We've also discussed where you might find some of these fibers within the home and what governing organizations play a role in the asbestos use. Probably the most important topic in today's presentation is how to care and remove asbestos in your home. So as we go forward from here, the next time you see the commercials on TV from those law firms that talk about asbestosis and mesothelioma, think about how many unsuspecting homeowners face the same risk. Thank you.